Good afternoon, everybody. It's Mr. Cooper here with the Primary Principal Vlog. Another update on all things that have been happening here in the foundation stage and the primary school areas of the academy. And one of the major things that has happened towards the end of this week is we've had our final GL assessments. Our students from year 3 to 6 have been completing these compulsory assessments set by KHDA over the past few weeks on maths, English and science. The key aspect of GL assessments is they are assessments, not examinations. So they're not qualifications, no judgments will be made about the students based upon these results. It's just an assessment to allow teachers and the school to understand what the strengths are of each individual child and also what the next steps are for each child. They test the students on what they've learned all year, so we get a really good summary of what they've achieved, the progress that they've made and how we can continue that progress moving forward into the next academic year. So we take those results and we adapt the planning and the curriculum and everything in terms of a teaching and learning moving forward into September, so that any misconceptions, any next steps for those students are tackled head on as we move into the next academic year. So a massive congratulations to the students for completing those. A big thank you to the leadership team and the teachers for administering those assessments over the past few weeks, and we'll be sharing those results later towards the end of this term. One of the major things that I've shared this week, today actually, via D6 or via email if you're from Wellington Primary, is the plans for our class allocations. So previously we have planned and coordinated class allocations over the summer and then released who your teacher will be for your child towards the end of August in preparation for the students returning in September. It is our aim, and it's quite an ambitious aim, is to try and share those allocations with you before we break up for the summer holidays. Partly because obviously we've got lots of fantastic teachers that have joined us from the Wellington Primary side of the school, and of course our WEC staff members here as well. And many of you parents from either side of the primary school will not know or will not be familiar with the staff members from the opposite side of the primary school. And so it's really important for us to, for you as parents and families, to familiarise yourself with your teacher for the next academic year, and provide you with opportunities to meet your class teacher and to meet the team that will be educating your child next year. So our aim is to share these class allocations of a teacher that will be teaching your child next academic year before the end of this term. Obviously that's quite ambitious, it takes a lot of work, and the key aspect really is making sure that each class is balanced in terms of gender, nationalities, ability, making sure that we've got a balance of Arabic and non-Arabic students, so that those specialist lessons for Arabic lessons can be students can be evenly divided between classes. And also our Islamic students as well, to make sure there's a balance of Islamic students across the different classes, so that again when they go to the specialist there's an even number of students. So a really big task, but one of the key aspects of making sure that we have suitable class allocations is obviously friendship groups. So next week your children will be asked which friends they would like to move up to their next year group with, and we'll complete a small survey identifying those students that they see within their friendship groups. Following that, that will feed into those class allocations, and the work will begin in starting to allocate those classes with those teachers for the next academic year. Our main two kind of events towards the end of this term in regards to class allocations will be the Meet the Team events for families, where you'll be invited online to meet your child's future staffing team. Obviously your child's class teacher will be a part of that, so an opportunity so you meet your class teacher and meet the team that will be educating your child, ask any questions about how you can prepare your child for the next academic year, any skills that they need to work on. I know there's always a big push on children being more independent in year 3 in terms of being able to change themselves for PE, etc. And so it's really good for each year group to identify what those skills, what those things that you can help your child prepare ready for moving into September. And then the other aspect of that is a transition day, where your child will be able to move up into their new year group, meet the teachers that will be as part of that team, and to start to get to know their class teachers. And so we really hope that by the time we finish this term, we will have clarity in terms of who your child's class teacher will be, and you'll know who they are. You'll have already managed to ask questions and have a conversation with them, so you go into the summer feeling feeling kind of relaxed and excited for the next academic year. So hopefully in the next few weeks you'll have received this information. We'll share dates for the Meet the Teens. We'll share the transition day date with you. That will all kind of follow the release of these class allocations. In the meantime, if you do have any questions, then please speak out to your head of year or your class teacher or a member of the leadership team, and we'll be able to answer any questions you may have. One of the key aspects of this is obviously if you have not already informed us that you are returning next academic year, then please do so by the end of next week so that your child will be included in this process. Obviously, for those students that are leaving the country, we won't include you in this process. They'll still be part of the transition day. They'll still have an opportunity to find out what their next year group might be like in their new school. But obviously, in terms of friendship groups and allocating teachers, that will be focused on the students who have told us that they are returning. So please make sure you've informed us that you're returning. Please make sure that your registration fee is paid, and we'll move forward with those class allocations as soon as we can. That's all for me this week. If you do have any questions, then please let me or a member of the leadership team know. Have a wonderful weekend, and we move into the final few weeks of the academic year on Sunday. See you later. Bye-bye.